Recording? Maybe. And welcome to the fourth installment of Let's Get It On, to the lovely winter of 277. And our wife just came back home. Again with not her lover, the clever tactician. Good for her. What happened? The Urpana, our champion, leveled up. Check that out. And our population in Dacia became encouraged. Good. More tax rate and more growth. And we finished building the warrior lodge, and something happened in real life, but we won't read that. So what does it mean to have a warrior lodge? We can now recruit all of these, actually only some of these, so we should check like this. Stop patrolling, and let's see what we actually can recruit. The horse archers that we know, our light cavalry, our normal version of the Folksman, they're actually less upkeep and more morale compared to the mercenary versions. We should slowly replace them, but they're a bit expensive and we are really poor. Only 12,000, and it's actually 1,200 monies, and we're losing half of that next turn. Might be a problem. And we can get normal spears. This is our normal spear unit. Not the best, not the worst, it just is. Levies, nothing. We can actually get use already. That's good. I think they changed that in the patch. Anyway, this is, you saw them. And our own version of freeman archers. They are worse than the mercenary version because of armor penetration. I don't know if it's deliberate or not, but armor penetration 3 compared to the same, well, they're supposed to be exactly the same thing, only mercenary version, and they get armor penetration 15. So 15 compared to 3. That's a big difference. So these archers can actually do some damage on normal units, while these are only good against naked people. What else? What else? What else? Nothing. The baggage train. I've never ever used the baggage train. I don't really understand what it does, and I hope one day I will. So the Urpana actually leveled up, and I think the only good RP thing we can do is give her the champion trait, because she is trekking across the map, basically scouting in front of our main army, so that will give her more movement. Or actually get another option. Let's see, Partisan or Paragon? I think Partisan, because she's literally partisaning for us. And that's it. Let's also move her. Oh, she's not crossing the border. Yet what a lovely accent. Yeah. Indeed. Huh. I think I'm starting to like her. Let's also move Dotos. I was contemplating for a second to camp him in town, lower the upkeep, but the province, we're really not doing so well in public order. So I think we shouldn't stress the population too much and just march. And patrol. And the last thing we should do in this turn is send our wife again to the Odrysians, probably for the last time, since we are poor. And welcome to the spring of 277, when during the end turn I was contemplating which mercenary unit to sack, because we are losing money badly. And then our wife came home with 5,000 monies from the Odrysians. I mean, she really saved our ass. Questions, lots of questions. When you send your wife to the neighbor and she comes back with lots of money, you start thinking, maybe should I ask her what exactly did you did to get so much money, you know? And since Dotos is kind of a coward, he like looks her in the eyes and she just stares at him like, "What the f did you think I was doing with the clever tacticians from before? Hmm?" So yeah, Kingdom is saved, at least for now, thanks to our wife. And the spy uh, leveled up, check it out. And there was war. Poor Scordicii, even the tribe, another Dacian tribe from Hirish, they also declare war on them. So they are at war with, actually not with us, but still, actually they're still at war in two fronts, because we cleared one of their fronts. And since we are here, let's level up our spy. So what was he? An egotistic laborer scout. What can we get? Antagonistic, spy, and agent. Let's get antagonistic since he's moving in enemy territory, and let's make him. I don't know. He's a spy. He should be cunning. But I think we should send Urpana to
You have my sword.
do her mission.
I'm going. I'm a going.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see. At least we can get rough numbers. 14 units, and the garrison itself is another 11 units. So that's 25 units against our 14. Should we do it? Should we do it? Can we do it? The brazen bear. Well, I guess we are doing it because
Ready for orders.
we said we will. Let's move a bit, and maybe next time we will recruit more.
Move out.
We'll have some
Ready for further orders.
hopefully better recon.
Yes.
The Urpana
You will never see it.
get into their camp to tell me what kind of units am I facing. And since our wife came back with so much money, we can afford to upgrade our warrior lodge into either a meeting ground or a horse pen. I think we will go with a meeting ground just because it gives more growth to the population. I think we will need more people and less horses, so we are building the meeting ground. And I think our upkeep will sort itself out after the war.
Battle.
I think we will have less army to pay for. And I think that's the end of this turn. And welcome to the summer of 277. Our spy got a pet snake. Our champion, the Urpana, got the trait Insurgent, which is very fitting. I think these events might be scripted a bit. Plus 5% map move. And we got a construction report. We upgraded our village in Malva and built a quarry in Pelendava, which is really good for our income. It seems that Malva has grown a lot to 31,000, while Pelendava is on a slow decline. Not really decline, just not as steep of a growth as Malva. So yeah, that's that. We moved Urpana closer to Petrodava. She doesn't. Turns out she's not really a good scout. We can only see 2 units. The Carpi swordsman, which we already saw when we fought in Pelendava. They're a basic sword unit, nothing to write home about. And we also have some Celto-Germanic ambushers. They're better than what we have, at least in actual fighting and morale and basically everything. So yeah, they're and they have 16 units. Next turn probably more, so that's 27 units already. Basically a full stack and the garrison. This will be a tough fight and a really bad decision to come all the way back. We should have rushed the other nations. But hey, we chose to do that, we chose to LP, and we might lose this one. And here goes nothing. We will actually declare war on the Bastarnos.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirits know truth.
Well, you agree with that, so we will not lie to you. We want your land, so please die and give us your land.
Very well. The word horde will be locked away, and swords and shields burnished. We will have glory.
Glory indeed. So let's officially cross the border.
Move out!
I think we should, because we're hemorrhaging money, we should patrol the border on the other side. It will help a bit the local population, but it will
Get
really
moving,
lower
you wretches!
our costs. And I guess we should call back the Urpana. You did your job, kinda.
Put the mead down.
Thirsty for battle!
And since our king is off to war, the local governors will spend his money on lavish wedding feasts. Since at least two of them can get married. So the first one to get married will be Don Scorleone. Let's see what kind of wife he gets. Well, her name is also Doina. Interesting. A sister, maybe? What? Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Well, she is calm and aristocratic. Okay. She has a poisoner husband. Okay. That's an interesting thing to know about Don Scorleone. And it seems I was mistaken. It seems Rigozus needs 22 gravitas and not just 20 to find a wife. I guess because he's extra obnoxious. So yeah, well actually, he also needed 22. Yeah, you just need 22. For some reason I thought it was 20. So silly me, it's only one wedding. So we should send Doina to also to the Odrysians. Who knows, maybe she will also come with lots of money. She will level up and give us more loyalty with the ruling party. We're doing kind of okay with loyalty. 10, 11, 22. When you get really low on loyalty, you get a chance for civil war. For the next 14 turns, we're still protected by the game mechanics, but this can be a problem. Mostly for Rome, I guess, but it can be an issue for us if we really get big. And let's check what Don Scorleone thinks of his wife. A cunning wife. Good for loyalty and good for children. Good. By patrolling, there's also a small chance that we will bait the enemy army, because they do outnumber us, and it will be a smart move to try and get to us. Problem is the terrain. It's really hilly, and no one has a lot of movement, so they might not come for us, because they're also at war with these guys, I think. Oh, this is still their land. Ooh, might be bigger than I thought. Oh, might have bite on more than we can chew. But that will be an interesting story if we do fail. Oh my god. They actually did it. They did come and try to ambush us. This is going to be a tough fight. It's an ambush, and we only have 2,000 men against their 3,000, so we are also outnumbered. Good.